for her 4th straight major and still chasing the Grand Slam here in 2023.
And you hear it from the crowd and her card mates. A great start.
Got injured during a practice round this week and has been feeling it in the arm.
Oh, this is a beautiful flight for Kristin Tattar. Past the pin. You don't see that very often.
Coming off another birdie, Kristin Tattar teeing off on hole 5. And she's got another birdie putt. Circle 2 birdie look for Tattar.
Oh my goodness.
Excellent par save.
Beautiful shape on this tee shot for Kristin.
For a birdie on 11.
Incredible focus and execution. From
You bet.
Circle 2 birdie again for Kristin. A little tricky of a line here to the basket for Kristin Tattar, but this shot is one of her bread and butter approach shots. And look at that, right into the bullseye, Charlie.
Can get back to 7 under. She's a great putter, even from a wide straddle.
Close to the end of the flight line, but she's out in circle 2. And this is much wider from Kristin, but a much more overstable disc and a huge skip to get her inside of the circle.
Just a phenomenal day on the putting green from Kristin Tattar. 91% C1X, 67% Circle 2. She's never looked more dialed. About 220 to the pin.
And that really is just the dream position off the tee for her to be. She's just outside of the bullseye.
DGN's live coverage of the World Championships continues here in round 2. Kristin Tattar, 5 shots ahead of Alex Benson on 6. That's a birdie.
And Kristin nearly giving the basket a scare right there, and she lands nicely in circle 1.
Take another look. Tattar on hyzer the whole way. How close did this come? Very. That was chain high.
And behind the basket. That really actually had a chance to go in for an eagle.
Another birdie for Kristin Tattar. 7-shot lead, largest of the tournament. Just how close is it going to be? We'll hear from you just after this Kristin putt. And she knocks it down for another birdie.
Kristin Tattar is way up the fairway. And she takes the wider gap, coming in nice and safely and just outside of the bullseye. And a much more aggressive line for Kristin Tattar. All she has to do is beat the Mando. She's already done that. Whoa, and a crazy reaction off that tree kick, Charlie.
Tattar chalking up. Gonna give this a run. It's a very tricky putt. You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
Kristin Tattar from way downtown
is that stretch out backhand, that patent pending position. She'll always try to stretch out, straddle, and throw a forehand. And really, out of all the shots that she throws,
and a much more attackable line from Kristin. She isn't too far outside of the bullseye.
Kristin Tattar continuing her march towards another straight major. Would be 4 in a row.
And this is looking perfect. Oh, she hit the base of that tree and actually curled all the way around.
Right in the middle. What a beautiful shot from Tattar. Puts it on the pillar.
Friendship isn't defined by time spent together,
but rather by moments shared.
Moments that are warm,
exciting,
and new. When you're outfitted for all that's out there,
even the ordinary becomes extraordinary.
So here's to taking a moment to appreciate every moment, made outside together.
Tattar second.
A nice chip shot, and I'm going to call that almost a little baby run at the basket. No trouble. She lands very close to card her par. The pressure is heavier than ever during this round.
250 feet in. Well, that'll work. Tattar, long-range birdie putt.
And she is lining this up.
There it is.
The chains. And that was a big high fist pump coming from Kristin, as that's the type of putting she is used to in her own game. She has now found it again for the first time in this round.
From outside of 50 feet.
And
Great
this
shape.
looks perfect.
Huge birdie putt for Tattar. Tattar on 17.
A big drive with perfect height and beautiful ground play. Kristin is in the bullseye.
Tattar can make it a 3-shot swing and take a 5-stroke lead into the final round.
And she has done just that, Charlie. A birdie for Kristin on the 18th. And although that was high and just a little overturned, Kristin's up in the circle and her disc hit nothing until it landed.
Gone OB a number of times. Tattar. Perfect. Oh yeah.
Up and in for Tattar and another birdie. The release point well adjusted and much better for Tattar today. And she found the center of the chains and the bottom of the basket. Another birdie for Tattar. Tattar's sidearm makes the corner, and she's well up into the circle.
The par 4 18th, not that many opportunities to get more than birdie. Kristin, 38-footer, gets her to 7 under.
And giving the basket a scare from circle 2. Kristin sits nicely next to the basket.
It will be a tap in for Holland in third. We are all witnesses. Tattar, 2-time.
Incredible, Kristin Tattar.
I'm pleased to present the winner of the 2023 PDGA Pro World Championship presented by L.L.Bean, Kristin Tattar!
Kristin, you have done it again. You are on top of the world for the second time. You tapped out your final putt and so much emotion came out of you. Where is that emotion coming from?
I mean, it felt like the last 3 rounds I was just struggling. But I was just kept telling myself I might be struggling, but I'm not failing. So that kept me going. I don't know. Maybe it was just nerves or something was going on with the putting. It wasn't as strong as usual, so that made me kind of hesitant.
Well, Kristin, you have another major left this season and an opportunity to win a Grand Slam for the entire year. Does the prospect of that excite you at all?
Yes, for sure. It would be a dream come true, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I'm just excited I pulled it off this week right now.
Well, congratulations, and there's so many people that came out from Europe to come watch you in person, but there's also so many people in Estonia and all over Europe that have been watching you all week. Do you have any words for the people back home?
Thank you to everyone who was watching and cheering for me. I got so many very nice messages, and I felt all the good energy. You guys are great. I love you.
Kristin, congratulations.
Another world championship for Kristin Tattar. Zoe, an amazing performance once again from Tattar. 400 doesn't even tell the story. I mean, she laid up multiple shots down the stretch. Dominant.
What's up, everybody? Brian Earhart here, and thank you for watching highlights of the Disc Golf Network coverage. For more highlights and pro disc golf content, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, and to watch live professional disc golf, make sure to subscribe to us on the Disc Golf Network.